Okay, that one doesn't count. I know I said that if it crashes again, that I was not going to go live again for the rest of the run, which is still going to be true, but that was more because I had to check the map, and this is not it. It'll be the very next one, which is going to be further than I thought. I thought we would be right at 4 miles. It's actually going to be a little bit further than that. So it probably is right about where this fence is. If I had to hear this corral is up here. Maybe you can climb the top of that mountain. That'd be cool. I've never actually looked. Okay, this is gonna be sloppy. How do I get through? I guess just go straight through and hope for the best. Because the dirt, there's still some frost on this part. Yeah, I think I'm good. It's starting to soften up, that's for sure. So we'll just take it easy, not sink into the mud. Plus it was really slippery. And now we can get going. Yeah, my cell tower is right up here. I have like great strength. Like I said, every time my stream crashes, I can see on the dashboard what I was pushing when it crashed. And it'll be anywhere from 1.5 megabytes to 4 megabytes. I have my baud rate maxed out at 4,000 kilobytes, so 4 megabytes. And it's crashing. So it's not a data network thing. I don't know what it is, but it is getting super frustrating. So I'm definitely gonna try see if I can get Streamlabs mobile to work. We'll give that a shot next couple days. It's not a YouTube thing or a Twitch thing, because I turned off my Twitch feed in that spot back there where it just kept crashing. Like it would go live and then 6 seconds later it would crash. And so I tried turning off my Twitch feed, just doing YouTube, and I had the same issue. So I know it's not that. Where's my dog at? She's wearing bright pink. You'd think I'd be able to see her. Is she that far ahead of me? I saw her go off to the left over here. Huh. We are super close to the freaking cell tower now. And that is my cell tower. Because I am maxed out on my 5G UW now. But even on the backside of that ridge, or the hill, as we were climbing that hill, I was like, well, no, we're back, yeah. Yeah, but if I crash again, we're done. I'm not gonna try and, I spent 20 minutes, oh, she was off to the left. 20 minutes troubleshooting, trying different things, and none of it was working. So it's not a Twitch thing, I discovered, because I did just turn off my Twitch feed and tried to go live on just YouTube, and it still wouldn't do anything. I spent forever trying to, I would literally go live, 6 seconds later it'd crash. And it gives me two different errors. One says that, like, when it crashes, it says stream was canceled due to an unknown error. Like, what does that mean? Like, it was canceled. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Ooh, cattle must come through here. I mean, there's a tank right there, or a corral, I mean. So our road should be like right here. Pretty close. I don't see it. If it goes down in this draw, my cell tower's right there. So I do have one over on this side. Because that's the town, or the little community of Ash Fork. I don't know if you could even call it a town. Okay, I can see the highway entrance over here. But this I don't think is my road. No, this would not be my road. So it's got to be up here a little further. Yeah, we're going to be in the draw. Oh well, hopefully I don't lose signal. But yeah, so when it crashes, it says it was canceled due to an unknown error. And then when I try and go live and it won't connect, it says, could not communicate with the Prism servers. So I did a little research, and that means either from my side to the Prism server, the RTMP connection, or RMTP, whatever it is, or from the servers to the other end. So I think it's actually from my end to the Prism servers, which tells me it is either something with my phone, which would kind of make sense being that Prism, it was like right around an update with Prism that it started having issues. Not been my day. Yeah, you remember the unknown error thing? Yeah. So it's either something with my phone doesn't like Prism, the new, or a Prism update of like a month ago now, or oh, I think this is our road intersection. Oh, so we're not dropping down into the draw, I don't think, because there's a road going off that way, and then it's supposed to be like a big connect. Yeah, there's a road going this way. All right, we're going that way. This way. Good girl. She saw me point. So she's getting better at that. She's getting better at it, yeah. She got confused because she saw me going to the intersection, which was the opposite direction she was going. So she ran back. But she's getting better though. If I point, then she'll go that direction. Case in point right there, she was past the intersection, looked at me, and I pointed, and then so she came back and started running down this road. Her better at responding to pointing, yeah. Well, I've been trying to teach her since she was a puppy. I mean, still technically she is a puppy as a Vizsla, even though she's over 2 now. But it was about, like my last Vizsla, it took her about 3 years before she got really good at me being able to point which direction to go. But with her, I practice a lot on like street intersections. But I don't know, if I have time today, I will try and do some stuff with Streamlabs Mobile and try at least get the Twitch side set up. I have to recreate my scenes is the problem, and in order to do that I have to put all my stuff, all my updated stuff, into a Google Doc or Google Doc will work. Google folder, I guess, really. Yeah, we'd have to use a folder. So that I can move everything over and put it on here, or put it on Streamlabs Mobile. Because Prism, the way you load the stuff up onto Prism is a lot easier than Streamlabs. I need to take my hat off before I get too hot. I don't really have a spot to put it, because that sun has gotten really warm now, to the point where I'm actually getting muddy. The ground is thawing. This isn't too bad. This is all dry. Now I'm just trying to get I have to reach back all awkward. The only place I can put my gloves and hat. It's awkward. I'm not as flexible as I used to be. Now I wish I had my sunglasses because I can't really see. Whew. I do have some other stuff that are going to definitely take priority over it today that I have to get done, though, that I've procrastinated. I have to take my recertification exam by midnight tomorrow night. So I'm just going to do it today for my USCA certification. And then I have to, since I'll be on my computer, I haven't been doing any of this because I don't have a lot of battery power. And I was hoping that I'd be able to get more charge on my batteries. So today I'm just gonna have to, oh, there she is, she's way up there. She's a tenth of a mile down the road. Little butthead leaving me behind. I'm just gonna have to start my van and let it run while I'm doing stuff on the computer. But I have to get registered for my triathlon in June, because me and two of my friends, we do a relay, a triathlon relay every year. Ooh. Cleaning, running shoes from mud and gunk. It is what it is. Transition lens with health in the summer. See, I don't like wear glasses. Like I should be wearing glasses. I have glasses. I wear them occasionally. Mostly if I'm just doing a lot of computer work. But my eyesight is kind of one of those where I can pass 20/20, but also you can, like, if I put my glasses on, I can tell a definite improvement. Things are much sharper. Let's put it that way. If I wear my glasses. But the only pair I have now, I used to have a really nice set that were like the really nice Nike frames that are really flexible, like you can never break them. And I liked those, but I broke them. For, oh, you can never break them, I actually broke them. And I had them for like 6 years, so it wasn't like I could, you know, they just eventually just got wore out. It's not like they'd be under warranty or anything. But they're so expensive, I couldn't afford to replace them. So then before I left the military, I got my free 2 pair of glasses. You get a set of like sunglasses with sunglass lens in them. Then you get a set of like regulars, but they're nothing special. Like you get to choose between like 10 different frames and you get what you get, you know, type of thing. But I did get those, and no idea what happened to my sunglass ones. They must be in a box somewhere, but I have no idea where they're at. And then my other ones I have, they're in my backpack. Like I said, I wear them every now and then. Mostly, like I said, doing computer work. I do wish I had some blue block glasses. Whew. Thinking about if I do this volunteer at the race, I guess we'll probably get a run in early tomorrow morning, but then we'll be driving after that, and I'd like to I need to hit the grocery store because I'm out of some essentials. Like, I have plenty of food, but I do need to fill my waters up. I'm down to my last tank on that again. My last probably 6 gallons. I think I've used a gallon since I swapped to my last tank. And then I really need to dump my toilet. Although there's a place right up here to dump, but they closed down for the season, which I guess kind of makes sense. With if it's frozen, you don't want, you know, it's probably a little more difficult, I guess. But so I gotta find a place down around the Phoenix area where I can dump my toilet. And usually, like, a truck stop is like a good go-to. You know, it'll cost like $10, which is sucks for me. Like, that's a decent deal if you have like a big ass fifth wheel. I just have like a tiny little portable toilet and I have to pay the same amount. You know, like to dump, I don't know what it is, like probably 5 gallons or whatever versus their 100 gallons, you know, that they dump. Whew. Used to hate grocery shopping when you were younger. Don't mind it much now since I do all the cooking. Yeah, I've never minded grocery shopping. My problem is I will spend too much time at a grocery store. And you know, I have my little butthead here and she has to wait outside. Because I'll just wander around looking for good deals and good things, even things I don't need. Can't pass up a good deal though. That's why I get in so much trouble with the pastries. Cause I'll go by the bakery bargain bin, and I'm like, oh, freaking a dozen donuts for $2? Hell yeah! I mean, yeah, they're not as good. They're a day old. Claire's all like good your wheat is. Yep. Well, this time of year, like I noticed, you know, Thanksgiving time, all that. It's like they have these ginormous pies. Like my store in Helena, they sell half a pie and a full pie. And where that goes. They're super cheap. You get this freaking whole half of a pie, which is, you know, easily, like you could easily get probably 6 normal slices out of half of a pie. And it's like $2.50 or something like that, maybe $3. I don't know what it is, somewhere around there. And I'll get that, and then I'll sit down in one sitting and eat that whole damn thing. And then I'm like, well, I'll just buy a whole pie, because when they're on, you know, discount, it's like, you know, $6 or whatever. Normally they're like $14, and at least then it'll take me maybe 3 days to eat it, but still. Donuts for $1, pecan pie for $2. Yeah, exactly. Now the one thing I used to just get all the time is they would have like a 4-pack of like cinnamon rolls, and I love my cinnamon rolls with some, and their icing or whatever they put on it is like, it's this more of like a sour cream frosting. Oh, so good. And so you get a 4-pack for like $2. Well, then I noticed that you can get the new ones for like $3. So it's not even like 50% off. So I'm like, why would I get a stale pack of cinnamon rolls and not just get the fresh ones for an extra $1? Okay, well, we're gonna start having, if we're gonna have issues, this is where we're gonna start having issues, because we're dropping down into a little bit of a draw here. Trees from the cell tower, so hopefully we stay good, stay true. But yeah, I love, like, I'll go over there and buy, because they have their bread and stuff too, and you know, you can get a, you know, a day old huge ass loaf of French bread. And I'm like, now granted, like, I don't really eat a lot of bread, so I won't like, so to me, like the day old stuff, I would like, it would get super stale by the time I would eat it. But what I will do is I'll buy those and make like garlic toast out of it. Or, you know, a garlic loaf or whatever you call it. Just split it in half and smear some butter and garlic on it. Throw it in the oven. Oh, hell yeah. Because then it doesn't matter if it's stale. Where'd my dog go? I don't see her. I thought I saw her go over here on the other side of the fence. And so I'm a little afraid if I go down here. Oh no, she's up here. Okay, there she is. Tons of bagels and wheat bread. See, I go through my English muffins. I usually have 2 English muffins a day. One in the morning for breakfast with usually some, like a little smear of some peanut butter, and then a little bit of either some honey or some Nutella on it. And then at night for dessert, hey, what are you rolling on? No, hey, stop, Nari, no, come on. Freaking weirdo. She's like, come on, there's dried horse poop here. I need to smear myself with it. But then for like dessert at nighttime, I'll have an English muffin with a little bit of butter and some jelly or jam of some sort. Or if I can afford it at the time, some English muffins are good sausage. They are good for that. PB&J for lunch. Ew. Yeah, I know. She's like, I gotta get the aroma. She's like, you've heard of potpourri? Well, this is my poop-pourri. One thing I'll do though is, like, my favorite thing to have for just like a little dessert is to buy, I can't buy a box of cereal, but every now and then a grocery store will have like those little box, like those, you know, the boxes you got in school or whatever, or the little cups, like a cup of noodles, size cup of cereal, but it has to be Lucky Charms. That is a weakness of mine, which is why I can't buy a whole box. If I buy a box, then I will pour a full bowl of cereal, which is like 3 servings, fill it up with milk, eat all the cereal, and then I'll still have a little bit of milk left. And I'm like, oh, I'll just throw a little bit more cereal in there. So I throw a little more cereal in there. And I'm like, ah, dang it, I put too much cereal in. I need a little more milk. So I put more milk in. And then I eat all the cereal, and then I have milk left over. And I'm like, ah, I should just have a little bit more. And before I know it, I eat an entire box in one sitting of Lucky Charms. Bacon and sausage greasy anymore unless it's turkey bacon and sausage. I'm the same way. Like, that's the reason why I can't have, and I think really it's because I stopped eating fast food. But like, even like fried food, going to the fair and getting like, you know, something that's deep fried, I can't do it anymore. Like, just the grease like just kind of turns my stomach, and that's how fast food is anymore. Honey Nut Cheerios is your weakness? Yeah, I like my Honey Nut Cheerios too. Okay, I think this is our road. This has to be our road right here. That goes back to our van. Scared to check the map though. Hopefully if I crash because I checked the map again, I'm gonna go live. If I okay, we did not crash, and this is not our road. We still got a long ways to go. I don't know what I was thinking, because I'm not even at 6 miles yet. This is a dead end. It's probably a pretty cool camping areas out here though. KFC original recipe can't do either. Too old, our stomach is too weak. I will say, like, I'm not a big fried chicken fan, and a lot of that just comes from my mom making fried chicken. Same thing like you're talking about, like when she made fried chicken, it was like loaded with grease, and then we usually had some sort of potatoes, and then she would take all the grease, like all of it. It's not like she would dump out some of it, all of the grease from making the fried chicken, and make a white gravy out of it to put on the potatoes. And when I was a kid, I was like, oh, this is kind of tasty. The thought of that now is just, ugh. Like, it just sounds so nasty to me. And I think, you know, and that was like, I took over the cooking when I was in high school. So then, you know, I never really cooked any of that anymore. And so I just got away from doing that. Like, I think by the time I hit high school, it was just too much. I couldn't do it anymore. And so, like, ever since my childhood, I've never been a big fan of like fried chicken and chicken in general, really. And which sucks, because when you're in the military, 90% of what you get served is chicken because it's cheap. And then my ex-wife loved her KFC, so I had to go there quite a bit. And it just, I don't know. But every now and then, I definitely get a hankering for chicken. Now, I have always loved my chicken wings, I will say. So we got to go on the other side of this little knob right here, I'm guessing, because we got quite a ways. I think there's one more road that goes off to the right before we get to our road. But it should be pretty obvious, because maybe this is the road that goes off to the right. It's not much of a road though. Dog's so happy. Well, I'm probably gonna have to take her sweater off of her because it is starting to warm up out here now. Air fried, yeah. Thinking about getting an air fryer for if I spend any time in my apartment. I just gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with that thing. I am like 90% sure I just want to sell that thing. But the problem is trying to get a loan to do the renovations is going to be quite difficult, I'm guessing. So I'm half tempted to, I see that there's some positions open with the Forest Service and BLM, both. And they're just like a seasonal temporary position, but I'm like, should I just do that this next year? And oh, this is muddy. Elk have been through here. Large Oster air fryer oven, etc. Almost as much as your main store oven, yeah. But this morning when we went outside at, when did she wake me up to go to the bathroom? It must have been like 3:30 or so in the morning. I don't even know if I looked at the clock, but she woke me up, had to go outside and go to the bathroom. And so I took the opportunity. I was like, well, I might as well go as well. And holy cow, the aroma of the elk was so strong. Like they couldn't have been but a couple hundred yards away from us. Oh, it's getting harder to run because I'm getting mud on the bottom of my shoes. Even though this road looks dry, it is not. Is this our road? It could be, because it looks like it goes off to the left. This is not our road. This is the second one I was talking about. So that road back there was not the second road. I might have to take my coat off. Whoo, I'm getting hot. Makes me think of that old Was it Geico? No, Progressive commercial. When the one guy's like lying or whatever, and then his pants light on fire, and he's like, "Ooh, it's like a sauna in here." And then the last thing you see it, his pants are like completely burned off of him, and he's in his underwear, and he's like, "No mas pantalones." I do like, I've been seeing a lot of commercials nowadays lately on mostly YouTube, a little bit on Twitch too, but for the Apple Watch, they're obviously trying to compete with Garmin and stuff and trying to update all their, you know, oh, you can make this a running watch, because all the new commercials, like they've always had like different commercials for fitness and stuff, but all the new ones I've been seeing now are running, but they're actually pretty good. Like you see your lady running, and then all of a sudden you see this bed like chasing her down the street as she's running. And the whole idea behind it is like, don't give in to, you know, whatever. So she really just wants to stay in bed. We're just like chasing her, so she starts running faster. And I'm like, that's actually a pretty good commercial. Oh, this is super muddy. You've seen those? Yeah. To a somewhat expensive Garmin next year. I'll tell you what, if you're gonna do like you do, where you're mostly like your road running and stuff, definitely get a Garmin. Don't go with the, like what I have, a Coros or a Suunto or a what is the other one, a Polar. Those were, I would argue, are better for big mountain running. But as far as road running goes, Garmin definitely is the best. Forerunner. Yep. Accelerometer is more accurate, yeah. Well, and like mine with the my Coros is really inaccurate with indoor running. Like, it is really bad. But Coros relies on you being able to, via Bluetooth, connect to the treadmill or the elliptical or bike or whatever you're doing. And I've tried, like the one I use, this must be my road. That weirdo. She is so funny. Sometimes she's like, it could be like wide open. Then you get this where she has to actually make it like duck to get under the fence, and she's over on the other side of the fence. Freaking weirdo. Whew. Now I do think that like the Coros armbands are fantastic. Like, you don't have to get a fancy chest strap or anything. Is this my road? No, that goes down to that. So we must have to go on the other side of the gate. Oh yeah, because this is our fence line and we do need to get on the other side. And those, the Coros armbands will work with any watch, which is nice. Please close the gate. Where's our road? Right there, maybe? Whoever came through here last made sure. Like, why do you wrap it like that? Freaking idiots. It's like they don't know how a gate works. So they're like, oh, let's just wrap it around 20,000 times before we hook it. And it's like, all you have to do is hook it. It's not gonna come free. Did you find our road? Whoa, where's my gimbal going? I'm guessing that's a no. I thought the intersection would be like right here. Oh, at least we're on the correct side of the fence now, so that's good. This is a cool area though. I wish it was dry and not muddy. Like right now is perfect temperature. It's probably mid 40s, and then you have that sun, which makes it feel warmer. I really might have to take my coat off though. I'm getting hot. The last time I set my gimbal down, my stream died on me. I gotta take my coat off though. I'm starting to get like super I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. Uncomfortable maybe. Like swampy. That's the word that comes to mind. You know, I did not think we were going to be running this far, so I didn't bring any water, or I didn't refill my waters, let's put it that way. So I'm like getting kind of thirsty too. I see, girl. Sorry, I don't have any water. If you let me break a puddle for you, I could probably find you some. I don't have any though, and I don't have any snacks either. Not for you anyways. I have snacks for me. I don't have snacks that you can have. Ooh, now I gotta chill, because everything, I'm all sweaty. Like I was starting to sweat through my overshirt even here, my little long sleeve thermal. I'd love for it to be 40. Oh, she must have found some water. She broke the ice. At least she knows where the water's at. Well, I mean, she's seen me break. Yeah, she found some water. She's seen me break the ice for her, so she knows that the water's underneath there. Did you get enough? Oh, yeah, you can get more if you need more. So she's definitely smart in some areas. See, that's what's weird is you're in the shade. So this is still frozen. So maybe it's like maybe 32 or something. It's supposed to get up to like 54 or something today. The shade, the frost is still all over the grass. But then you get out here in the sun and the dirt is like sticky mud. Oh, looking for our road. I don't see it. I didn't think it would be that far. Hopefully we find it. Now I do know this goes all the way over to the next one too. I don't think I have it in me to do that big of a loop. There's the freeway right there. You can see the vehicles climbing the hill over there on their way to Williams. Oh, I see some road signs up here. That's a good sign. Or some road markers, I should say. That's a good sign. nice filtered water in the backpack when I walk. Oh, they like drink out of random. Well, that's the thing with her, and my old dog was the same way. You could give them like fresh sparkling water in a nice clean dish, and they'll be like, ah, this mud puddle over here has better flavor, I'm gonna drink out of it. And then you go with like old Riley dog and Rachel's dog, and she's always treated that dog so bougie that for the longest time, like, she would not drink out of a mud puddle. So I'd go take him for a run, and where are you going? Hey, all right, where are you going? She must have saw a rabbit or something. Yeah, this is our road 27. It even sounds right. Ooh, there's a nice little camp spot right here. Look at that. Huh. But yeah, Riley, because, you know, it's like the first time I was like babysitting Riley, doing a little dog sitting, and like their water dish was out, so I just, you know, went to the tap and filled up the water dish, and then Riley's like, I'm not drinking that swill. I found out Rachel, you know, she just refills with tap water and then it filters it, you know, and so it's nice cool filtered water. Meanwhile, I got my butt head that's like, oh, that water's too clean. Throw some cow poop and mud in there, and then I'll drink it. Riley dog has standards, yeah. Well, old Riley dog has a possible, it's not an ACL in a dog, but that's what it is, a possible tear. I heard that Rachel has her own house now, and so I guess there's a window ledge, must be like a little bay window or something, and Riley was up in it, and when she jumped down, she like whimpered and stuff, and then she wouldn't like walk on it, and they went and had x-rays done, and the vet doesn't think it's an actual tear. It could just be arthritis because she's old, but they did find out she has hip dysplasia too. But they sent the x-rays off to an actual radiologist to confirm. What's my dog doing back here? There's a road that goes off that direction. I didn't know. There's a road that went up there. I wonder if it goes to the peak. If I would have known that, I would have made that run a long time ago. Okay, I got lucky. I just realized my zipper pocket is open. That's where my vehicle keys are. I mean, I have extra sets, but, and I can always unlock my van with my phone as long as I have cell service. road that goes up over there. That goes on the other side of the fence though. Oh, this is so muddy. Gosh dang it. Pay attention to where you're walking. Oh, whoa, I'm slipping around. Yeah, these shoes were my last pair that didn't have any mud on them. And they're really nice shoes. I don't want to get them all muddy and gross. All of a sudden it got really quiet. I don't know what that's about. Like it's not like we're blocked from anything, but I can't hear the freeway. I can't hear the highway over here anymore. That's just weird. There's still tons of traffic on the freeway. Come on, mud, go away. Like this part's pretty dry. Just need the mud to fall off so that I can run. Hip flexors don't have anything left in them to be running with mud on my feet. They've just been destroyed over the last few days trying to run with mud.